Hello everybody, it's another video here for Twin Flame, and there is a question why my life is destroyed once I'm awakened as a Twin Flame. And I made a small post like 2 days ago on Facebook that we used to operate of two things, a body and a heart, and we use those two variables to navigate through our life. And I'm saying variables because our body adjusts to over time with ages to different things, and our heart over the time changes position towards people. So there is a variations, even if you admit or don't admit that is the truth of it. And what happens is once you awaken, then you have third variable, which is the soul. But before to begin about the soul and what's going on, is you begin your life working with this body and heart knowledge. You are taught how the world operates, how the society operates, and the society managed to get you to the point that you have to go ahead and satisfy your body, and your love it goes to the heart, and then you basically done with it without you ever understand that there is a third variable, which is a soul, is a vibration. And what happens is you build your life on the first two things. You build the life of your body, and you build the life around of what you feel like is good for you on a base of what you know. So what happening is that throughout this part you kind of like build a house, but without a strong foundation, without strong base. And your base, as far as the soul, it's too small. Trying to picture it for you. Basically, what the house will be for it. So here is your base, and that is a little bit of can on it. And here is your house. So your house can rock on this small base all the time without any solid part. And when you build life over that foundation, you always have to manage and balancing stuff at all the time. Managing money, managing profession, managing relationships, lifestyle, and your love vibrations as a heart. And you focus on the things that needs to be focused. And that life, which is based on a very small knowledge about soul, which is the can, it becomes too small, and over the time your life kind of like gets shrinks more and more, and your base is actually goes away until you awaken. And once you awaken, then your base becomes the soul. And what happens is everything goes upside down. So in our case, the soul, when it takes over, this is become your base. And now you're building on top of this. Now this is much more solid. That won't rock too much. That won't shake too much. But what's going to happen is during this shift, during this change, the soul will destroy or demolish everything pretty much that do not resonate with you. Simply because the soul says, well, this relationship is not good for you because it doesn't fulfill me. the relationship you are with this person, it does not gonna solve the purpose. This person doesn't understand you that you are awakened soul now. It's not gonna solve anything. You're gonna be having a new relationship, and happens during the dreams that before even you meet a twin flame, or you meet your soulmate, or you meet your divine partner. That part is right early in the beginning, before even you know anything about twin flames. So over the time, the soul looks at everything that you did in your life. It will look your profession. It will look your relationship with anything and all the spheres of life. And that will be work, friends, relationship. That will be parenting. That will be a lot more things that involve everything in your life. And the soul will start little by little determine what will stay in your life and what will be go in your life. And when this is happen, a lot of the people have a problems. I see that they hold on to something of their old life or their old self, because when the soul start building the new life, it will take a long time. Depends on you how strong you hold on to the old parts. The more you let it go, the faster it will move and the better it will be for you. The less you go against it, you go with the flow and you move much faster and you evolve much faster as a soul. So the soul will basically destruct everything that's not gonna solve the purpose for your new life. For a lot of you, that will be your relationship with your spouse, significant other, parents. That could be a relationship within the religion you are. And don't be so passionate about these parts, because when you start evolving, the part with the religion will change to spirituality, and for a lot of you, from spirituality will move to divine shape, soulmates, twin flames. Depends of what is your new divine purpose, what is the new divine powers and the soul wants to achieve. Because right now the soul is awakened and knowing the truth. And the people, they ask me some questions. Why is this destructions? Why is this destruction is necessary? Well, it's necessary because the soul is preparing a new life for you, and the things that you build, they were built without the knowledge within the soul. And if you build something without knowledge, then it's built out of illusion. And the soul knowing the truth and making you to become your truth now, basically destroys everything that it's based on false, based on limitations, based of some kind of hold on, something that you cannot evolve. And when does that, the soul does its purpose. You start removing these things from you, and the soul is guiding you. You get these guided parts, and now the three variables, they're working together to build this life. The body adjusting to the soul vibrations. And when I'm saying adjusting to the soul vibrations, the body right now gets the vibrations from the soul. It emits them through others, and those vibrations goes to other people or the other situation or the other places and resonates back into to the soul, and the soul takes this vibration as the new information. Basically, this is exactly how the wireless works into it. You know, you have this deep scanners. They scan everything, and the resonation goes back with it. And the people who are actually very involved onto spirituality and soul vibrations and generally and energy in general, they use the word, well, this resonates with me, that doesn't resonate with me, and that's the reason why the things resonate. They resonate within the soul. And when this is start happening, you start change. You start changing all levels. You start changing your body. You start changing your heart. You start changing your expressions, your talk. You basically start becoming this new person, this new personality that now the soul builds within. And Lindy Cowling was explaining of the twin flames, that once the twin flames comes in, everything is upside down. And what I mean by upside down is before everything was built from the body going up towards the soul. Now everything is upside down simply because right now the soul builds everything from up till down. And a lot of the people have really hard time to navigate to this process. And this process, as I stated before, it's required three things: trust, surrender, and let go. There is some videos on my channel about this. You can go ahead and watch it if you want to. But the part that right now it's more important is that once that love kicks in you, once this love within the soul vibrations starts to coming up, you have basically the two choices. Either accept what you do, either accept what's going on and go with it, which is you become the awakening, or you be afraid with it and you suppress it and you deny your true self, which is the soul. And those are basically the two roads once you awaken will go. Why this goes about the twin flames? It goes about the twin flames because the twin flames, if they don't really commit to each other, the one of them accepts, the other one doesn't, and then the both twin flames go through suffering until they go back to the truth that they are twin flames and they accept each other. And the soul will destroy everything that it's in the path between those two. It could take years, maybe a decade, maybe 2 decades, maybe lifetime. But the soul will all the time will move to a place where he wants to put those two together. We're talking about specifically about the twin flames. And if you accept this, everything is going to be fine, that you're a twin flame and you have to be with your twin flame. The things are going to be very nice and smooth, and you will enjoy this journey to the rest of your life here. But if you are one of those who actually run away or decides to not even look at it anymore, there is nothing else for you but basically running from your true self and suffering, because the soul will constantly remind you what you need to do. You will probably have weird dreams about your twin flame. You will might see some things about your twin flames all the time in the front of your eyes, memories, or this daydreaming during the day about that they're very close around you. And it's like their shadow is hunting you. And if you think that you can live with all these fears and all that parts to the rest of your life, and you can think that you can navigate this, good luck to you. But if you think that you can embrace that you are awakened soul, you're here to do the work to help the people understand the real truth. And now teaching the others that they need to learn to work with the three variables, not with the two. Then you will find your life have a new purpose. And that purpose is you have more fulfillment of everything you do. That fulfillment you can't replace with anything. There is some people out there who teach this and coach this. There is some people who make tons of money out of this. There is some people who help and navigate this. Help is given all the time. It depends of your level and how you want to evolve as an awakened person. But it's most important you to gain the understanding that once you awaken as a soul, there is no point of return. You can't just simply go back to your previous way of life. You open up the soul vibrations, you open up the third variable, it's in you. And how are you going to navigate with this third variable, which is your soul, the most important thing in you? Then you will decide how you want to build the life. I will give you a little picture here about the three things. The little story with the wolf and the three pigs. You know, the one pig that built its house, just put some palm leaves on the top, and that was it, the house, and the wind comes in and the house was blown. Some of the people, they actually based their life, they build their life on the body. They like someone, the physical part, they like them so much physically, they love them physically. And what happens is once you understand the real person inside and what the situation is, this myth of the physical part gets pretty much destroyed. And then what you do is like the pig, the first pig did, is went to the second one that built its house from the sand. So the water comes in and the sand pulled away, and the pigs had no house, and they had to hide from the wolf. And they had to go ahead and go to the third one that built his house from the stone, the concrete, and everything's nice and strong, and with good foundation, so it will withstand anything. And what's happening actually to the second pig is that yes, you built more strong part. You put your love, heart love on someone, and over the time that love, when it's gone, then you feel that something is missing in your life. And usually this happens with people who already are married and marriage. And once they are awakening and they understand this part, that marriage kind of like falls out. And if you are in a soulmate, or you become on the divine partnership, or the best is the twin flames, then that old relationship just falls apart simply because it does not serve the soul. The soul, it's looking for its highest level of experience that needs to gain more and more understanding. And to look at it as a third pig, the third pig actually builds the house after its awakened person. This is a person who built the house based of the soul, based of everything that needs to be done properly. To understand that can love one person, can be loving only one person, And I will explain something about this part right here. When you become a very high level of awakening, you become what's called demisexual. And what is a demisexual is you don't experience sexual attraction or desire for sexual pleasures if there is not involved a high level of emotion, which is to trigger this part inside of the body. And doesn't matter who they bring it to you. If you don't have these vibrations, you can have this perfect body in front of you. You basically won't be able to have these sexual desires, simply because the soul it's controlling now this part. And for some of the people, that's including me, I'm talking from my personal experience. For some of you, it will be hard to accept this part because you lived your life from before. Now you live your life as a soul, as awakened, and when this sexual part start getting to be demolished, destroyed, so we rebuild again later on, you will be having a hard time. And a lot of the people, they suffer because of not understanding this part. Because your life was based on information that you got from who? You got information from your friends, your relatives, your mom, your dad, and your personal experience. Without you having information that it's very important, a missing piece is the soul. And those vibrations that you had it on the base of what you know, and you did on the base of what you know. But once the soul opens up, brings the new knowledge into it, you realize how everything that you knew was false. Everything that you worked for it, everything that you built for it, everything that you were doing for it, that was a false reality, because it was not evolved the most important part, your true self. You built a life because to satisfy the society, to satisfy your personal needs, to have someone next to you, or simply to do your part of building this art, producing another human beings. Simply because the society is demanding the part of you to be married, you to have kids, and so on and so on, without you properly understanding that there is something else you were missing. And when you awaken, all that reality, when it hits you, yes, it will hurt you. Yes, it will be in pain. And who you are to blame? You can't blame nobody. Simply the society is society. The society wants to tell you what it's the right for the most of the majority and the most of the things. But once you awaken, you understand that these society rules, they don't apply to you anymore. And these society laws are basically the biggest crap that has been made out in the world. And you beginning to rebuild yourself. So when it's rebuild yourself, the soul does a lot of things. And this soul will take you on a journey. And it is just this journey you can run, you can go ahead and walk, you can crawl, you can stop, you can sit, you can take a break, but there is one thing you can do, even if you try, it's quit. A lot of the people, they were talking about cutting the cord. Let me explain. The cutting the cord is a disconnection between you and somebody else, or you within your soul. And cutting the cord with you, it's actually like you're trying to disable the soul inside of you. And for the twin flames cutting the cord, it's painful. You can manage for a little bit of temporary to do this, but over the time this connection it's so strong that the more you try to remove it, sometimes it gets even more deep inside of you. Like you overcome something, but then it's come back, and sometimes when it comes back, it's even more stronger than you ever thought. Until you surrender, you understand you need to be who you are. Now, you don't depend of your twin. Your twin have to do their own realization, their soul, and they need to do this understanding that right now there is a third variable in the life, and that life is the soul. And you may take some whatever time it takes them. It could take them a lifetime, maybe the next lifetime, maybe this lifetime you're only learning the soul vibrations. Maybe this lifetime you're only here to understand this part because on the next lifetime you have to perform it. But the remaining part is still that the soul will basically remove everything that doesn't serve purpose. And as better you understand this, the better your journey within the soul will be. And during these positions out, you won't be suffering as much as you used to, because the whole point of the videos, of the whole point of the things that I and a lot of the other people do here on YouTube, and specifically towards soul evolution or divine shift or twin flames or soulmates, it is about you to understand that you have one more thing inside of you. You have the soul, and this soul wants one thing from you: you to become the best version of yourself. And the soul wants to do anything necessary to achieve this. A lot of the people, actually I had a nice message this morning, is that hey, I told my husband I want a divorce, and I have no idea where I have this power that came in me, but it felt good. That power comes from the soul. The soul is pushing you to be your truth, simply because you cannot handle this anymore. You maybe take you 6 months, a year to pretend that nothing happened, but deeply inside the soul will push you. It's like don't live the life of a lie. The feelings towards your significant other or the things that they weren't truth. There's gonna be something else coming up. There's gonna be something new. There's gonna be something better. You will see. And some of the people, they find the twin flame, and when they find them, either the other people will involve, or either the other situation will comes up. But it's a completely different journey now. It's a journey you to have experiences so you can understand the real love. And that's why the twin flame comes in to mold you to become this strong soul, this strong, powerful soul that walk, talk, act, and believe, and do everything with its true self. And as hard it is, yes, some of the stuff will gonna go away from your life. Some of the things they gonna be disappeared from your life. But think about what is the good part, what is the positive side of this. Don't focus on what you're going to miss. Yes, there's gonna be some stuff you're missing. There's gonna be some stuff you will be longing for it. But all of a sudden, there's gonna be some new stuff that completely will blow your mind. And once those stuff blow your mind, you will understand that the new world that you're gonna live into, it's far, far more superior than the world you built. And the world that your soul, now as awakened soul, builds is much more to complete. It's you live your life to fulfillest of part, and that life keeps improving day by day over time. And there's gonna be a point of time that you will understand that this part of destruction helps you to become on the best place you ever dream of. Thank you so much for watching this video. Love your comments. Be loved.